I'm Al, and this is week 2 of the Comeback Project. Who said that? No big efforts, no PB attempts, no, wow, look how great I'm doing. Just quiet sessions, stacking up, with no scoreboard. And I know that's the point of this project. I'm rebuilding. I'm learning to stay constant. But honestly, it's weird training without proof it's working. I used to judge everything by one weekly all-out effort. Now I've realised that was silly. But that's how I measured progress. That's how I thought I'd find out how I was doing. Now, under the Comeback Project, I'm no longer doing that. Every workout feels like a question mark. But here's what I'm happy with. I didn't skip, I didn't crash, I didn't wake up hating myself for missing a workout or looking for a reason not to do a workout. I just did them. And I actually enjoyed them. I don't know if that's new, but it feels different. Memories before, I was just randomly plucking straws of what I was going to do that day. But now, with structure, it feels like it's going somewhere. When I was trying to measure success in the past, giving those all-out efforts weekly to hopefully find I'm doing better than the week before, which was disappointing. What it really was sabotage, dressed up as effort. But with this Comeback Project, I'm a person who's rebuilding themselves in front of you, in public, showing people and you that you can do it too. We're in this together. It's Monday and strength and conditioning now complete. There was a incline press-ups which might have tried to help me regarding those normal press-ups, and thanks to those people out there who reached out to say, give me ideas and tips and ways I can adjust to make the whole press-up chest to floor thing a reality one day. But yeah, an incline press-up, I'll give those a try today, and that's the longest strength and conditioning workout I've done ever. That was 1 hour and 20 minutes. Some good workouts in there too. Dead bugs. I love a dead bug. Ball-off presses today as well. Ooh, ball-off. I tied a resistance band around my banister of my stairs and tried to keep my body straight as I pushed outwards, whilst just hearing the creaking of the banister, so hopefully I don't eventually pull down the staircase. But it'll give me a stronger core. I did a track meet a year ago, and there's a coach there who wasn't coaching me, he was coaching the sprinters. And he saw me and he said to my coach, he needs to work on his core strength. How can you tell that just from somebody running? Am I that obvious? Was this bowl full of jelly shaking around too much? So yeah, working on the core. Strong core. Hardcore. No, not hardcore. Strong core. I've had a bit of a stressful weekend as well, so that has meant I've triggered to my certain point of this is stressful. I want Cadbury's, so I'm about to go on the scales before I jump in the shower. I'm hoping I haven't done too much damage and the weight loss continues, because that's always another nice little positive every day. But if not, just deal with it. There's always tomorrow. I still don't know which one I prefer more, the strength and the conditioning or just getting out to run. I think getting out and running is just easier. You just switch your mind off. How long have I got to run for? Okay. Whereas I'm not quite used to all the names of these workouts like ball-off and all this, so I've got to research every exercise and try and work out if my technique's okay. Shower time. That's the 5th run now of the Comeback Project. All of them been easy. I'm wondering when I'm going to step up into the faster, more harder intervals and interesting stuff. But I understand I've got to build the base, I've got to build that engine first before I put anything on top of it. So easy runs can be seen as bored, but boredom wins in the end, eh? I was going to do a 45-minute run. I was probably just under 1 kilometre away when I finished that 45 minutes and stopped there and then just walked at a pace home. Whereas normally I think I would have kept on going. But that walk helps with my cool down now as well. So try and look after the Achilles by warming it up and cooling it down so that injury doesn't become much of a problem. As I'm noticing when I'm like walking dogs or things like that, it can be worse. And I must realise now, tendons don't like to be cold, and that's when they're worse. So a proper warm up, I'm finding that runs are much easier pain-wise, and I'm not hobbling as much. I've just got to try and remember and stick to this new technique and stick to this new strategy of doing warm-ups like most people do. Warm-ups, cool downs. 45 minutes at 5.66 kilometers. I'd normally want to round that up and keep going and run around the houses and stuff. Why do we do that? Why do we want things to be rounded up to nice round numbers? I did stop my stopwatch on 45 minutes. Is 0.00, wrong number. Yeah. So I think for this week as well, it's all easy runs too. Strange to run faster. You gotta run slower. Okay. Shower time. Second strength and conditioning workout of the week done. Brilliant. I'm on target for that. Still finding it hard that in this project there's lots of easy runs and there's very similar workouts, but not being able to test myself to see if there's any progress, because I'm used to coming from a place where I test myself once a week. At the park run, I'd give it everything, every park run, and I realised, most people don't do that. Most people can actually run a park run and enjoy it. I'd be busting my guts out. Maybe part of it as well is I worry that even a fast time of mine is, again, I'm comparing a slow time to somebody else, so I thought, I better push it, because, I like to publish all my achievements and times and be completely open, so even when I'm doing a park run and I do a 33-minute park run, something like that, I can't just say I was taking it easy. Honestly, I was pushing every single one. It was the fitness that was decreasing. I was maybe trying to kid myself that I took that slightly easier, even though it felt no different to any other hard push. So I've got nothing to compare how I'm doing, but I just got to get used to that. I can't just keep saying, right, I want instant feedback. I want instant feedback. I love all instant data. I want feedback. How am I doing? Like, I'm weighing myself every day. I know I probably shouldn't be doing that, but I just like to see progress. Data. I need to know something. Well, those shoulder taps slightly easier. Things like that. But it's not about instant results. It's just about consistency. So that's the key, isn't it? Just consistency. Forget about, I want to see progress. I need to find out how I'm doing. I just broke my elbow. That's not funny. No, but yeah, it's just trying to learn that it's not about instant results. It's just about consistency. Just keep doing it. You'll get there. Just keep showing up. Shower time. That was my longest run so far on the comeback project, a 75-minute one. Obviously I've run further, but this is about starting back at basics and building that foundation. So felt nice and strong at the start. Maybe that was just psychological with all the workouts I've been doing, but yeah, it felt good. Time for a shower. No, wait, see, this is where the honesty is. Because even though I'm trying to be honest, I can't help it. I'm breathing in. And that's why I'm wearing this t-shirt, because I like this t-shirt. But it's tight, and I've been avoiding things that look tight because, well, I'm ashamed. So, this is what I want to look like. This is where I am. Yeah. The comeback project. It's a work in progress. Now time for a shower. Shh. But the weight loss is happening. It's slow, it's steady, it's the healthy way to do it. No crash diets, no panic, just steady progress. And I'm okay with that. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Even if the marathon was a sprint, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Or is it a Snickers? If week 1 was shock to the system, week 2 is stability. Just ride it out. It's been a quiet week workout wise, but they're the most important ones. Look, most people can go out if the weather's great and do a run, or if everything feels perfect, do a workout. Real heroism comes when it's difficult conditions outside and internally. If you can still do that, you are smashing it. This is the comeback project, and I'm not saying you have to be perfect. I'm just saying, give it your best. And smash it! All you can do is your best. You're just a person, giving it your best. That's what it's about. Don't compare. Don't go for perfection. Don't go for huge one-off workouts. That's not what it's about. It's a little, often, consistent workouts. That's where the secret sauce is. Keep going. Never give up. I've been doing workouts this week and feeling, are they making that much difference? And then on my run today, psychologically, it felt like they were. My legs were feeling stronger. Maybe it's just in my mind. Or maybe the first changes are happening. Now, next week, things get interesting. But honestly, I'm excited because I just want to see a teeny tiny amuse-bouche of improvement. And that would mean the world. Not where I've been, but where I currently am and where I started this comeback project. If I'm amuse-bouche ahead of week 1, oh baby, how amusing. I'm just a person called Al trying his best. Be kind to yourself and others and smash it.